Zenscape.
Hey guys, welcome back to Zenscape, where we experience the divine through aqua design. Today we're going to have a chat with Annabelle, who is a Dutch-style aquascaper. So let's dive in. Okay, Annabelle.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us at your beautiful home, and what a beautiful tank this is as well.
Thank you.
To feature. Yeah. Okay, first up, some icebreaker questions. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cherry shrimp or cherry juice?
Cherry shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah.
No need to think too much. Yeah.
Cherry
Okay.
shrimp.
This one easier. Stainless steel or glass pipes?
Glass pipes.
Glass pipe.
Yeah.
Why? Because of the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not a functional thing lah. Because some people like stainless steel, you don't get to see the algae.
Yeah,
right?
correct. We did used to have that at one point, but I think we all just revert back to using glass pipes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just prefer the way they look lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cleaner. I mean,
Yeah,
you have to clean it more
Yeah, you have
often
to
also.
clean.
Yeah.
You don't mind the extra maintenance for the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Pearl gourami or bubble tea pearl? I know, because you're scared of fish, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to share about this. What makes you so scared about
I
fish?
don't know. I feel like, before I even entered the hobby, I'm a bit like iffy about like texture and like things touching me. So
Okay.
yeah. So that's one point that I'm afraid of lah.
Okay.
Like I'm not a fan of animals also at first.
Oh.
Yeah. I only used to have a cat.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
You don't mind lah, cat?
I don't mind cats.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I found out I'm allergic.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So now to the more serious questions. No need to be serious lah. Just chill. Okay. So why did you start aquascaping in the first place?
Yeah, because my boyfriend was the one that was into it, and then I got interested because he kept talking about it. Then he's showing me like IAPLC
Okay.
videos, and we were like, wow, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
before
yeah.
that, I didn't know that such things existed, like
Planted tanks,
tanks
Okay.
and like aquatic plants. And I only know that it was like land plants.
Oh.
Then he showed me everything.
And water
I
is
was
just fish only, is it?
yeah. Because before we started,
Yeah.
also he only had like a bare bottom fish tank, and then he was like, "Oh, I want to do planted tanks," or like I wanted to do like aquascape. And I was like, "What's that?"
Okay. What kind of fish did he used to keep? Just if you can remember.
We had neon tetras.
Okay.
What else? Guppies, bettas.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
but
it.
we didn't keep them together lah. But like.
Okay.
different.
Right. Oh, in a bear tank. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what do you love most about aquascaping now that you've tried it for a couple of years?
I think it's quite the sense of accomplishment or like achievement when you look at it, and then it's like clean, it's like healthy. I'm talking about the plants because we focus more on the plants. When they're like, like pink.
Yeah.
And
And
the
it
colours
looks
just
very
popping.
pink.
Yeah. That's the
I
sense
see.
of achievement or at least accomplishment, and you look at that. That's the most fun part, I think. And then sometimes when you're cleaning, it's quite fun and like quite meditative at the same time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I cannot do is like
Yeah.
opening, like when it requires strength, then I cannot do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you have your boyfriend. So like throughout this time, like at least in terms of aquascaping alone, what are some of your like struggles or challenges? If any.
Oh yeah. Last time, I never really had to think about what struggles, because like I'm just there, mouth power only, right?
Okay.
Then when my boyfriend was away for 6 months, then that's when the time that I had to come in and do everything by myself. And we had like limited communication, so I cannot really ask him for like advice, because he will come in like quite late. Then
you have to like Google it.
I have to go. I ask like friends and all.
Okay.
Then when it comes to like strength, I have to like hire somebody to help me out.
Or like carrying things.
Like cleaning out stuff. That's
right.
when I had to like hire people to come over and help me
Okay,
out lah.
okay.
But I realized, like, I think when it comes to cleaning, maintaining, I'm not as meticulous.
Okay.
Because these kind of things, you need to be very like specific.
Right.
You need to
Detailed,
be like,
right?
detailed. You need to be very like on about like cleaning it.
True.
Yeah, but I wasn't lah. I was a bit
Yeah.
laid back, a bit lazy about it, and then it's just like algae blooms lah, whatever lah, and then
Right.
strength again. Yeah, I couldn't I couldn't open the bubble counter.
Oh,
The
the
bubble
screws
counter
and all
to
that.
just put in the water. I
Yeah.
cannot do that. And then I just do it for him to come back for like a few months later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even
By then,
know.
the
By
tank
then,
already.
you don't know how much is the bubble. The bubbles
Yeah,
per
yeah.
second or anything. You just don't
Agar,
know.
yeah. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I power law.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, because I noticed that you are into Dutch style. I mean, this kind of style is like normally Dutch, and you have a few other things Dutch as well. So, like, what is it about Dutch style that makes you scape your tank this way? I mean, given that there are obviously different styles that you can try. Yeah, just wondering.
I think I quite like the look of underwater gardens. I think I'm very much influenced by by Tropic Tank at first when we were exploring. And then that's when I was like, oh my god, there's Tropic Tank. And I told my boyfriend, I was like, hey babe, look at Tropic Tank. He lists all the names, and I was like, oh, we should get that.
Oh, nice,
hey,
nice,
buy
nice.
that. We go to Jeffrey, hey, buy that. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. And you like the look of like each species has its own like portion of the tank, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, very beautiful. I mean, I particularly like the BG11.
But the BG11 was his idea.
Oh, okay.
He was like, oh, expensive.
Yeah.
But it's like the most, compared to every other bucers out there, it's like the most colourful one
Yeah,
that you can get.
Yeah, it really looks like the galaxy. Right?
It does.
So beautiful. And that's why I can see you allocated a larger plot of land for
Because we want to propagate as much as we can.
Right. Got it. Okay, so are there any other styles that you would see yourself scaping in future? Do you feel like, okay, you're quite happy with this and this is the rest of my life, I would?
Maybe we will go more into like hardscape and putting, like, instead of doing like stem plants, because they require quite a lot of
maintenance.
Then we're at the point where like we don't really have that much energy.
Okay.
Like we want to allocate more time to doing something else rather than like worrying about whether the plants are going to die or not or what,
I understand. So you wouldn't mind like maybe a nature style kind of thing lah,
yeah,
right?
in the future lah.
Okay. So for now, just
it's still this.
Okay. So if I could ask you to describe like your dream aquascape, what would it look like? Unless this is already
This is already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful.
We're living our dream already.
Yeah, exactly. Because not everyone can say like, oh, the scape that I have is the dreamscape, my dreamscape, right? Yeah. So it's a huge privilege. So where do you draw your inspiration from? If any person or place or source?
Tropic Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, Dennis Wong.
Yeah,
2 Hour Aquarists. Mostly that lah. Those are the main people that we see online.
Right. Mostly the content creators.
Yeah.
Okay. Which aquascaping achievement are you most proud of? For example, like maybe you managed to grow a particularly difficult plant to grow or something like that. Like any particular achievement, or you like managed to find, example, the nutrient balance of your tank. Like.
For me, at least at my level it's not that. It's not like this. I mean, at the point of time when I was doing it by myself, I think as long as as long as it's growing healthily and there's color,
very proud of it already.
Very proud of it.
Yeah.
No algae, very proud already.
Oh yeah,
not
that is
dirty,
huge actually.
can already.
That's true. Actually, no algae is like a huge thing. In fact, I don't know, I would say most people's tanks would have some algae in it, right?
Some,
like
yeah. I mean, even we also do have somewhere.
Just not super visible.
Not super visible, because once that happened, we're like panic already. What a change.
Spot those.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Is there any plant that you're thinking like, okay, if I were able to grow it well, it would be really quite an achievement, like something challenging or anything like that?
Alright, for us, it would be SB Chai lah. Like all those difficult plants we do have at one point of time, but like,
right.
like sometimes we're not really like consistent. We're not consistent, or something. Then something happens to it, then it's bye already lah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and if you guys want to know, we have a video of this guy who discovered the Hygrophila sp. Chai mutation named Wilson on one of our videos. We put the link somewhere in here. Somewhere there, okay? So you guys know what her holy grail of plant growing is.
Yeah, there's one trouble plant that we do have also, is Nessia Gold.
Oh,
Like
okay.
sometimes we do have like some points that it's like really nice growth. I think I posted on my Instagram before. Like at one point it was just like now lah, here this one. Like it's not, it's just stunted. Like sometimes it just stunts for out of nowhere, and then like if you just leave it like that and like you just make sure like you care for it, and then it will grow back.
Yeah.
But then at one point in time again, like it just dies
it's just
down
very
again.
fickle.
Yeah, very fickle lah. But we're not quite sure why also. Like because a lot of the plants are doing well, except for that one. Or like
interesting.
Yeah, you know, it's some you cannot make everyone happy also.
Yeah. It's just like in life, cannot cannot please everybody. Yeah, true. So for our female audiences who may be new or thinking about exploring aquascaping, which is a seemingly more male-dominated space, right? Were there any challenges when you first started?
No, not really lah.
Okay, that's great.
I mean, it all boils down to like my stature. I'm very small. I don't have a lot of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's one of the challenges that I face most of the time lah. But like when it comes to like how people treat me, I think a lot of the people in my life were quite generous with their
advice,
their knowledge and everything.
That's really nice. Good. Yeah. Currently, is there any area of like aquascaping that you are learning about or like working on, like the next so-called achievement unlock for you, whatever it is?
Actually, I want to go into like doing more hardscape stuff, but like
okay.
At this point we're like, because we did try before and we're not that good, but like you need to practice more. But then again, like in Singapore, hardscape, like the wood, the rocks, it costs a lot. Yeah, then it's something that you don't really. I'm just like,
right.
Do I really want to spend that much money? And then you spend that much money, then you look. Then like I don't wanna. Because at least for plants, you can just move, like you can just tear down everything, move it around, and then it's different. Yeah.
Like easy to revamp, right?
Yeah.
That's true. But then again, never try. Then you never get the practice in to get it nice, right? So,
true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like chicken and egg kind of situation.
Yeah. True.
Right. Okay. So if there was like say one lesson that you've learned in aquascaping that you find that you can apply in life as a principle, what would that lesson be for our viewers?
Actually, don't give up lah. Cause you see, one of the things that I used to when I took care of the tank, right? There's a lot of I made a lot of mistakes. Then there are some that are dying because of my mistake, right?
Okay.
Like, But then if you just put in enough effort, like you put in consistent effort, you change, you do water changes, you make sure that everything is in balance and everything, it will eventually bounce back. And then I think that's something that we also have to remind ourselves. Sometimes when you come across challenges and you're like, give up.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Then,
Right.
If you think about that, I also like, I shouldn't really give up on myself that fast.
That's true. That's a great
that's
thing.
why we still keep some of them here.
Rather than just
like
throwing
really
away.
Because then it'll be like an achievement, right? If you really, if you revive them again.
Yeah, that's true. Is there one particular example of where you, because of persistence, you managed to achieve some growth or some?
Tuloons.
Okay.
Yeah, Nesia, I posted on my Instagram before. Tuloons also, I think.
Right.
At one point, they were just like the same lah.
Going to die like that.
Going to die. But at one point, I just let it grow. I mean, eventually it grew and then it sprouted into 10.
Oh.
Yeah, it just suddenly one day got 10. Then I was like, wow, what the just like, okay, nice, then I can propagate and put.
Okay. Do they flower? Do you know?
I think only out of water.
Out of water, okay. These you're talking about these green ones, right?
These ones.
Wow, they look really nice and dense, how the leaves are,
Yeah, they're fat.
Yeah. Rather than, some plants in between the leaf levels, like it's like a long stem. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one
they're
is like,
more compact.
Yeah, very compact. Yeah. Is that something that you did to achieve that, or do they just naturally grow?
I think, no. It definitely has to do with like how the light, the output of the light and the temperature of the water. Yeah, because I think if it's like higher, as in like the light is like lower down, and I think, if I'm not wrong, some of my friends they don't have chiller on. The internodes, like the distance between the internodes tend to be longer also.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And if the light is 2 week, the plant may try to like reach it.
Yeah. Just like
stretching.
land plants also, right?
Yeah,
They try to reach the sunlight.
That's true. Oh, okay. So let's just talk a little bit about this thing that we see. How long has it been
running?
Yeah, running.
Since the first day, 3 years ago.
Oh,
3
okay.
years? 3 years.
Nice. Ever did a revamp, like,
We do many
Many,
revamps.
okay.
Yeah. We
Even
do
like
many.
changing up the soil, things like that.
We do change up the soil quite often also.
How frequently?
Maybe once every 6 months or once every few months, when we notice like the soil is running out of nutrients. Like we do put in, like, if it's like you put in the jazz, APT jazz, or like osmo coats or whatever, if it's really not doing much, right, then we just change like we don't change everything at one side, it's just like by portion by portion.
Okay. Depending on how the plants are behaving and growing or not growing, right?
Yeah, correct.
I see. Oh, okay. And any other plants you're planning to add to this thing right now? Or quite happy? I mean, you say it's your dream aquascape. So
we're quite happy. I'm quite happy with this, but sometimes when we go walk around the shops and we're like, oh, that's a nice plant, and we just buy, we need more of these, right? Buy.
Yeah. Oh, nice. And what's your maintenance regime like?
Every week.
Water change.
Every day you fertilize. I think for now that's about it lah. And then every few months then we do a very deep clean. Not we lah.
Okay. And how do you know when, like, say your plants need a replanting and all that?
When it start to, it's out of the norm lor. Like when it starts to stun or something, then you're like, okay, there's a problem. Then we do like by elimination. We try to do like, at first we thought, I think this tank at first we thought it was like the GH, but then we won't go by the GH tester, and it was like, it's fine, it's not a GH or whatever. Then we try to do something else. Maybe it's the soil, maybe we need more something else.
Do you have like your own checklist kind of thing, like you start off by testing GH, then after that next, that kind of thing?
I think in our mind, but we don't really, we kind of like talk to each other, and then we're like, oh, is it this one? And we're just like, maybe not.
Okay. I see.
How this tank came to be, or at least how I kind of see it, right? My boyfriend's not the type of person that's like very romantic. But then I used to tell him like, oh, why you never buy me flowers? Why you never buy me like a bouquet or whatever? And then he's like, I give you a tank. I
permanent
give you,
some more.
Yeah, it's permanent. And I teach you how to take care of it. And to me, I think that's quite that's quite more. It's more romantic than just giving you like flowers that will die eventually. And then
that's true.
You equip me with like the knowledge to learn and take care of it also.
Rather than like give a man a fish, you teach him how to fish, kind of thing, right? Something like that. Except in your case, you don't like fish, so teach you how to plant. Oh, okay. Wow. Thanks so much for sharing that. I think that's a really cool insight.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us here.
Thank you for having me also.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, Scape Zenly.